Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are having a fantastic day and had an amazing New Year's. Having it on Monday was kind of a bummer, but we are back taking out the Lambo for the first time in a very, very long time. I am super excited, meeting up with two YouTubers today. We got Edmund Mondi, 5th Gear and Up. He's driving his Porsche GT3 RS, and meeting up with a motorcycling YouTuber, Max Wrist. Let's head out. We are headed to Azusa, California. I don't even know if I've been to the city, but apparently it's at one of the entrances to Angeles Crest Forest. Now, Angeles Crest is one of two amazing areas in the Los Angeles vicinity for driving. There's the Malibu Canyons, which we go to all the time, Stunt Road, Piuma, Mulholland, Snake, all of those. And then there is Angeles Crest, where we are headed today. But the cool part is, apparently there's snow at the top of the crest. Entering the freeway now. I love freeway on-ramps. Beautiful 993 Carrera S. We got a ton of muscle cars out on the road today. And those small revs set off people's car alarms. That is hilarious. One pro tip, if you're ever going to hit Angeles Crest, make sure you fill up your car beforehand, because if you go all the way to the top and back, it basically goes through an entire tank of gas, and there's no gas anywhere, so you're probably gonna run out. Although he just said we're not hitting Angeles Crest, we're doing Azusa, which has, it's like the backside of the crest, and there's a little bit less turns, more straightaways. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. We're following this guy's plan, but it's gonna be interesting to see some races against some bikes. Here is an interesting comparison. What car would you guys rather have in your garage if you could only have one? A 991.2 GT3 RS or a supercharged Lamborghini Huracan? Honestly, they're about the same price. If you buy one of these brand new versus buying a used Huracan and supercharging it, this one's gonna be faster around the ring, a little bit more fun in the corners, faster in a straight line. I don't know which one I'd take. Damn, look at how beautiful those mountains are. This is awesome. Just saw a sign that said twisty roads for the next 20 miles, so you know it's going down. Absolutely beautiful day. Never been on this road before, but I love the scenery. It's gonna be interesting to see when those bikers come out, what happens. The bikers, time to pull over. I don't know why he thinks we have a chance, but I guess we'll see. All right, we have pulled over on the side of the road to gear up and GoPro up. Met up with the biker crew, Max Wrist. Let's learn about some of these bikes. I don't know much about motorcycles.
This is a Triumph Daytona 675. It's 2015.
Cool.
Very little modifications to it other than the exhaust system, upgraded brakes. Much slower than Max Wrist bike.
What's Max Wrist bike?
He is on a Fireblade, a CBR 1000RR.
Okay, so yeah, I am screwed. How much horsepower is this bike?
170 at the crank.
Oh crap, that's crazy.
That's crank horsepower though, so I'm losing a little bit. It's a 2012 CBR 1000. It's got intake, exhaust, and tune.
Nice.
So it's definitely not supercharged like your car.
Yeah, but it's super light, unlike my car.
It is super light. It's 400 pounds.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
It sounds like an F1 car in the distance. What the fuck? All right, he's coming back. How? What we've determined here is these guys have way more balls than us, so we're just gonna take it easy and have a good day with no accidents. All right, dude, that was insane. Yeah, that was insane.
Appreciate it, bro.
The mysterious Stig driver in the Lamborghini versus the Honda 1000RR from a dig. We actually took off at the exact same time, which I was hoping would happen. It seemed like till about 100 miles an hour, the Lambo was dead even, maybe a tiny bit faster, and then in the mid-range, the bike was way faster. Just absolutely blew by, and then I believe at the very top end, this would win again, but I don't know how long it would take to catch up to the bike. That thing is absolutely insane. Now it's time for a canyon mob. Beautiful day on a road I've never been to. I absolutely love it out here. One of my absolute new favorite roads in San Gabriel Canyons. Let's meet up with the boys. All right, Edmund is up to the challenge against the bike in his 520 horsepower GT3 RS. It weighs a little less than the Lambo, but
it sounds so underwhelming when you say 520 horsepower.
Yeah, but in the review, I talked about how 520 horsepower is actually a magical number for this car. It's the perfect amount of power, but in a straight line against a Superbike, it's, yeah, I think we're screwed here. I will say the bike and the car look really sick next to each other. I think I'm just too afraid to ride a bike though. I know I'd start with something easy. I'd get a 600, I'd get used to it, and then I'd be like, wow, for 20, 30 grand, you could buy the craziest thing ever that's faster than hypercars, and then that'd be the last time you'd see me on the channel, unfortunately. You got some sort of like secret nitrous, or?
Oh, how'd you know?
That is insane.
Let's start from down there. Down there.
just as I was describing the danger of motorcycles, the guy who introduced you to the bikes, thankfully he's okay, has crashed his bike. So that sums it up right there, why I don't ride a motorcycle. All right, take a look at how insane this canyon is. Look.
Wait.
It gets worse?
Oh, that...
What is that? That's a turn? Okay, all right, here we go.
Man, this is risky.
All right, well, we're gonna let these boys take off because there's no way we're keeping up. This section of road is actually freaking epic. One of the best canyons I have ever been to, and it just goes for miles and miles and miles. Oh my God, I'm having a blast out here. I need to come here more often. It is cool to see three very different ways of getting up the hill. We've got raw power and all-wheel drive. We have incredible handling, rear-wheel drive, and then we've got a guy who's insane enough to do it on 2 wheels. Look at how
what a boss! God, these Lambos crackle.
Apparently, there's a really cool off-road park out here. We're gonna have to take the Raptor because this territory looks insane. Although maybe go a little bit less intense the last time so we don't break the car and our backs. But you were saying there's some crazy off-roading out here?
Yeah, I was reading about it today. I was watching some videos and they were talking about like Azusa off-road park and stuff. So there's got to be somewhere here.
Azusa for the win. Good roads, good off-roading.
I think this is our first jump right here.
Let's get one.
Right here, just send it right off there. We got a beautiful orange Performante coming. There we go, now we got the whole squad. Well, that was a fun day. Really cool meeting up with another group of YouTubers, especially in a totally different scene. Motorcycle riders, you guys are absolutely crazy. But the 2 guys from Max Wrist, awesome dudes. Fun hanging out with you guys. Cool seeing a totally new area. Riding along with Edmund in that GT3 RS launches like an absolute beast and actually put up a way better fight against that bike than I was expecting. The GT3 RSs, those things are fast. And here we go, one of them's coming up alongside of us with the wheel. That's just too ridiculous, unbelievable. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.